Manhwas has a lot of overpowered protagonists which can beat anyone easily. There are many manhwas which you can find it in the web. But don't get me wrong, I'm not telling that these manhwas are very interesting or must watch, but these animes have some kind of storyline that any person who loves to read some kinds of action and thriller, well, I have prepared a video for you. This, I think, is one of the most interesting top 10 videos that I've ever made. This is requested by some of you guys, so I've decided to do it. I listen to you, I hear you, you've got requests, you tell me and I'll make a video, son. So today we will discuss some of the best manhwas where the MC is OP and can defeat anyone. Number 10. Your Talent is Mine. It's quite good and really interesting, and it has a good storyline. If you want some new plot manhwas, that you can give it a shot. The young man, Ye Tian, obtains the ability to copy the talents of others, and now fights against the heavens to change his fate. He struggles to survive and protect his sister from the apocalypse of the alien beast invasion. In order to become stronger, he begins to explore the unknown world and gradually reveals the secret behind the invasion of the alien dimensions. This manga has a nice storyline and a beautiful art style. Number 9. The Constellation That Returned from Hell. Overall, the plot is engaging, the characters are badass, and the artwork is beautiful. Yoon Seung Choi, the first human ever to become a celestial. He goes off to train in the abyss to stop other celestials from swallowing the earth. Hold. Will he be able to protect Earth? Interesting concept in the world building. Likeable MC, nice art style. This is probably what comes close to the unique leveling up story people look for. It's simply amazing. The art is amazing and it's beautiful with a good storyline as well, and it's got some decent character development. In my opinion, you won't regret reading it and it's going to rock. I'm waiting for the new chapter. Number 8. Solo Max Level Newbie. Jin Hyuk, a gaming YouTuber, you guys know this one, was the only person who saw the ending of the game Tower of Trials. However, when the game's popularity declined, it became difficult for him to continue making a living as a YouTuber. Since he already saw the ending of this game, he was about to quit playing. But that day, Tower of the Trials became reality, and Jin Hyuk, who knew about every single thing in the game, took over everything faster than anyone possibly could. I'll show you what a true pro is like. So far, so good. If this goes the way I think it might be, the next solo leveling, anyway, you can check it out. Number 7. I Am The Sorcerer King. This manga is so good. If you're looking for some nice manhwa, then this is for you. 10 years ago, the monster horde from the rift formed from space and time started attacking the mankind. At the same time, people have started to awaken the power and began hunting the monsters for fame and money. Lee Sung-hoon, in need of money because of his mother's sickness, takes a dangerous job to help hunt those monsters 4 times a month by acting as a bait for the hunters. But one day, he is heavily injured by a monster and remembers his past life as a sorcerer king. Huh? Did I just die? Wait, I was a sorcerer king, Karachuras, in my previous life? With his past memories, Sung-hoon's overpowered magic show begins. Incredibly entertaining. Check it out. Number 6. Limit Breaker. It is one of the most original stories I've ever read, and I really like this one. And really, it's one of the best mangas out there. I would recommend this to anybody who likes overpowered MCs. Also, it's really fun to read, and the art style is jaw-dropping sometimes. The OP MC's character is nice, and everything is happening too fast. Sometimes, it's really happening too fast. His relationships could have more potential, but don't get developed. It's a very fun read though, I suppose. I recommend it to anyone who likes OP MCs. Number 5. The Max Level Hero Strikes Back. For 9 years, the comatose prince of an insignificant kingdom, Davy, you guys know this one too, has finally awakened, and during that time, his soul has traveled to the paradise of heroes, where he was tortured, trained by the heroes into a max level hero. Now, returning to his former life, he has begun his journey of revenge. This is actually a good story. It's similar to the beginning and the end. It's actually pretty good. Don't miss the read. Don't miss to read this one at all. He's OP and he's pretty cool at the same time, but he's hiding it. And he also has like a bunch of different problems, of course. The art is pretty good as well. So overall, not bad at all. Give it a try, folks. Number 4, Leveling with the Gods. The MC is an absolute badass and the action scenes are all extremely thrilling. He became stronger faster than anyone else, but he lost. In the end, there was only despair for Kim Yu-won. In his last moments, he was given another chance. Through the sacrifice of his comrade, his fate had not been sealed yet. Returning back to the past, he attempts to climb the tower again with his unmatched talent. To fight the ancient evils that threatens to destroy the tower, as of right now, it is really good. And it's got a pretty decent art style, and I personally kind of like it. And the story is well developed, so woohoo! You really gotta try this one, folks. It's interesting. Number 3, Rooftop Swordmaster. It was entertaining, and if you're just looking for a revenge story with good art, this is a must-read. The MC is purely revenge-driven and a villain who kills everyone who opposes him. After being beat up and put into a coma by 8 of his classmates at Kwang Middle School, Si-young woke up after 9 long months and found out that his father committed suicide by self-immolation in an attempt to get justice for what happened to him. As a result, the investigation reopened and that attackers who tried to sweep it under the rug received a proper sentence for their crimes. But Se-young was unable to assuage the anger and the fear he felt for the unjust world. Se-young thoroughly hid himself from this sort of world. The sun would rise and set, the seasons change, and not once did he step outside of his home. But one day, a sudden and strange sound enticed him to open the door. Embedded with the center of the rooftop was a gigantic blade emblazoned with the sword, which is called the Fighting Sword, and with it came the whispers of a god. Number 2, Mercenary Enrollment. This manga is so good, and at the age of 8, Ijin Yu lost his parents in a plane crash and became stranded in a foreign land, forced to become a child mercenary in order to stay alive, kind of like Arrow. He returns home 10 years later to be reunited with his family in Korea, where food and shelter are plenty and everything seems peaceful. But Ijin will soon learn that life as a teenager is a whole other feat of survival. With only 1 year of high school left, Ijin must master new tactics to maneuver his way around the schoolhouse battleground. Can he survive a year of high school, or rather, will the school be able to survive him? Pretty good. The main character reactions are more human-like than in any other manga that are treating with OPMC main characters. And did I just say MC and OPMC main characters in the same line? Oh my god, that's such a noob move for me. Number 1, Solo Leveling. This is one of the best mangas I've ever read. I've said it time and time again. It's timeless. It's a masterpiece. It's the definition of perfecto. The art style is just amazing, and the story is perfect. I mean, not everything is perfect, so I'll give it a 9.8 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10. Sung Jin-woo is an E-class hunter and a loser who gets looked down by other hunters, of course. When he's involved in an incident of a dual dungeon, his life changes. Solo Leveling is already the #1 manga on the Anime Planet website and one of the most popular mangas of the decade. Sung Jin-woo is a pure badass. His powers are too overpowered. The artwork is godly and you can see why it is so famous, right? Right? Thus, it is a fabulous manga with overpowered MC. You must read it if you haven't yet. Definitely one of the best mangas there is, and I'm pretty sure that it's the entering of the manga community. Yes, it's definitely the entry. If you're in the manga community, if you read this, boy, you're gonna get laid. Just kidding, but you might, I don't know. Definitely read it. You gotta read it, man. It's like the Citizen Kane of Solo Leveling. That's all for today, folks. That's all for today, my lovelies. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give this video a like and share it with your friends and your family. And subscribe for more Top 10. Stay safe and take care. Zira Khan signing out. See you next time, lovelies.